Hello and welcome to today's Sale Insight. I'm Paul Martinelli. When all you have is a hammer, then everything becomes a nail. And sadly, that's how most tradespeople look at their services, as one-dimensional feature and a benefit proposition. Basically, they see what they do as trading dollars for hours. How long does the job take? And what are the associated costs about the price? And that's it. The price is whatever it is, because it doesn't really reflect any of the value that you bring. It's just time and cost. Just a few days ago, I was watching on TikTok where a woman locked her keys in her car late on a Saturday afternoon. And she looked up locksmiths on her phone, and to her surprise, there was a guy just like a block away. He was less than 3 minutes from finishing up a job, and he came right over. It took him less than a minute to open up her car door and get her keys. And he charged her $50. And she was complaining that he charged so much because it only took a minute for him to do it. And then she went on some rant about how $50 a minute would equate to $3,000 an hour. And the two of them argued over his hourly rate. Now, from the sound of this tradesman never mentioned the value of his service. But rather what he did was he engaged in an argument over his hourly rate. You tell me this, on a Saturday at 5:30 in the afternoon, and you find yourself locked out of your car, with the only option you have is to kind of put a brick through the window to get your keys out. What's the value of having a person come to you within minutes and not only open the car, but not damage the seal around the window, not chip the paint, not damage the lock mechanism, and not leave you standing there for an hour or two waiting? I can tell you this, it's a lot more valuable than $50 to me, that's for sure. See, you need to know what your prices are so that you can, work the expense side of your P&L. But you also have to master knowing your value so you can keep the P side, the profit side of your P&L right also. You can't make it in business covering your costs and having a small margin that doesn't reflect your value. Remember, experience is your best teacher. Take the time to know your value as much as you know your price. It may mean that you stop doing business with a certain type of buyer, but my guess is you don't need to practice anymore either, do you? So cover your costs, but sell your value. And if you don't know how to do that, let me help you. You'll close more deals. I guarantee it. I'll see you tomorrow.